Welcome to History Shorts. I'm Courtney Short, and I am standing here at Schriever Space Force Base. And yes, today we're talking about Disney. If you'd like to see the connection, come with me. During World War II, all of America mobilized. Men and women served in uniform and fought overseas. Families on the home front rationed and worked in factories. And young paper boys sold war bonds. Civilian factories as well converted their production into making war materials. Ford Motor Company stands as an example. They stopped making automobiles and started making engines for airplanes and tanks and armor plating. Walt Disney also committed to the war effort. Disney made education films and training films and propaganda films. They made small designs to be on matchbook covers and stamps for the home front. And they created over 1,000 military insignia that were used by American and Allied units that featured the beloved Disney characters. Our very own 7th Space Operations Squadron happens to have one of those insignia. Activated in 1942 as the 7th Photographic Reconnaissance Squadron, the unit trained pilots and technicians in photographic reconnaissance, as well as providing replacement personnel for squadrons overseas. Their mission was vital to the war effort. The skills taught by the squadron played a key role in Allied missions in North Africa as well as Europe by providing crucial intelligence for operations. The squadron requested a Disney insignia in 1942. Disney granted the request in October of that year, and Disney artists brought to life a design featuring Pluto. This is their Disney insignia. You can see that Pluto is above the clouds, looking down with the camera, looking fierce as he does his reconnaissance. But what you might not notice at first glance is the secret sevens within. There's a 7 in his paw, there's a 7 in his tail, and there are 7 studs in his collar. Now, the most popular Disney character was actually Donald Duck because of his fierce fighting nature, but Pluto was the second most popular. However, with only around 40 Pluto insignia out of 1,000 military insignia done by Disney, he's actually quite rare. The Pluto insignia is no longer in use, but the current mission of the 7th Space Operations Squadron is a natural progression from that heritage. As the first reserve squadron activated with a space-based mission, the squadron supports space domain awareness, which is basically knowing what's in space. From aerial reconnaissance to satellite reconnaissance, the 7th Space Operations Squadron are still the watchdogs.